steroids for 4 weeks.
Here's a throwback. True life, I'm on steroids. And what appropriate timing, too. About a half an hour before we go to the gym. And I'm meeting up with a fellow powerlifter from the meet I actually did. Just chilling out for about a half an hour until that point. You can tell by the socks. You already know what day it is. Whoa! What's up? Say what up.
How's it going,
It's my
guys?
friend Jacob. What's your last name? Halpern?
Halpern.
Halpern, my bad, Halpern. Jacob, you've been actually an NWB regular for a while, right?
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah, but then also Jacob competed in the 165 weight class at the meet that I just did a few weeks ago. How'd you do in that?
I did okay. I think I did well for my weight and like my age. You know, hopefully room to improve still. So.
What's your age again?
I'm 20 right now.
20, and
yeah.
you 165 weight class. What was your total?
I hit a 1080, 1085-ish.
Nice,
Yep.
dude. Solid.
Yeah.
Right on. And over here we got Aaron Olvested,
What's up, boys?
the Viking himself. I have no idea what Olvested is. What is that?
It's like Norwegian.
Norwegian, yeah. So you're a Viking.
Brutal.
You're fine.
Pretty much.
Basically. So Jacob actually came up down here from Massachusetts just to jump in to a training session with me. He's also a client of Simon of Masthetics.
Check him out. Seriously, great channel.
Yeah, dude, their channel's in the info box per usual. So we're doing some pull day today. I have to do block pulls. Actually, this will be my first time using the blocks that I made. I made these like over a month ago, and this is my first time using them. And then, what are you doing today?
Oh, hopefully I'm gonna work up to max sumo, but I feel like I need to work on my technique a little bit because I usually only pull conventional. So we'll see how that goes. If not, I might jump in with the block pulls.
Right on, man.
The bar up to my knee.
I would have had to like hitch to fit.
So this will be interesting. Basically, the whole idea of block pulls is it's like rack pulls, but it's safer for the bar. Racks can bend the bar and whatnot. And the idea is to basically start higher up into the deadlift, kind of like the floor press for a bench press. And it starts you in that sticking point. So it starts you in the area that's usually a weak point. It's definitely a weak point for me. And it trains the lockout portion of your deadlift. So if you guys have ever watched my deadlift videos, you'll see that anytime I ever have an issue with deadlifting, it's always the last half of the rep. It's always the lockout portion. I'm very strong off the ground and I'm very fast off the ground. Even if it's a weight I can't complete yet, I can still get it usually halfway up to my knees and stuff. But then knees and on up, I'm slow in the lockout. So lockout training is gonna be a big portion of my training from now on. Simon has me doing a lot of it. This will be my second time ever doing block pulls in my life. I may even be weaker on them than regular deadlifts for all we know. If you're strong in your lockouts, if that's a strong area for you, and you do block pulls, you'll be able to pull some nasty weight. It can be fun.
The same thing, because then I weigh in around like 161.
That works.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot more like,
Yeah.
I'm used to like that initial like
Oh,
launch
I
up
know.
and down.
I always do the quad drive.
Yeah.
It gets in the way, so you're like, oh.
It takes the quads out of this.
Yeah.
It's not like you really gotta be all hips and just
It catches me off
link at the
guard,
hips,
but
extend.
It's good, though.
It's cool.
It is cool.
Just two bros sharing a deadlift platform, nothing weird here.
Nothing going on.
It's
Nothing
that-
to see.
It's that bromance.
Yes, sir. So like here-ish?
Yep, yeah, you want your grip just slightly in from where it would be on a conventional.
Yeah, I usually start.
Yeah, see that's a little bit wide, that might hit your knees and whatnot. You don't want it to be so close that it stops you from activating your lats, obviously. Keep the knees out, balls, there you go. Good, just focus on keeping the balls as close over the bar as you can.
Yeah, it feels way better.
Yeah, slight little differences like that. One little trick I learned with sumos that helps too is unlike a conventional where you go up and like you cut your foot in half with the bar.
Yeah.
When you step up to a sumo, step up so your shin is basically touching the bar right
Yeah.
from the start, and that way you can't go any far forward.
Okay.
It's that bend forward that will turn into a conventional, and from there to reach the bar, you're then forced to do nothing but turn your knees outward. Externally rotate the hips, open up the knees. That's the whole key to sumo, is open up the knees. People get too caught up in stance, but just open the knees up and try to get your balls over the bar. That's it. People also misconstrue that for height, so like you'll see people try to like focus on starting real low, like a squat or whatever. And the height doesn't really matter. You can have your hips way up here, down here. All that really matters is how far over the bar you are. No lie, I actually spent last night watching Simon's video of him block pulling. I think it was called Chump Change, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think that was the title of it. But I watched that because Simon has like, I can visually relate to his form if that makes sense. So watching him visually helps me pick up cues and whatnot. So shout out to Simon for that one, helping me without even realizing it.
That's the bar speed of a right there. That was fast.
Thank you. Still feels a little weird to get used to. All right. Let's go, Hopper. Come on. Strong pull. All glutes. Deep breath. Up. Good. Deep breath. Up. Good. Nice.
Get it.
Hold into my inner Simon Garrett.
Call it to calisthenics. Let this man lift.
So yeah, I can feel myself going my toes up too much.
Yeah.
I gotta like figure out how to find that center.
It looked good though. I think like it's just weird because you're expecting more inertia right
Yeah.
off the top, like. But as soon as it leaves, it flies up.
That's what Garrett said too. He said just once you break that inertia, you're good with these.
Yeah, I think that happened to him too. So.
You're in the same boat now. Sumo is gonna be slow at the very bottom, especially being a conventional. So just keep pulling, don't stop.
Yeah.
Once you get it off the ground, it'll go on up. All glutes, deep breath. Up. Good. Yeah, as soon as it leaves the ground, it's fast as hell.
Really, neither of us have passed the first grade. Trying to add things up.
We lift things. Math's not our strong suit. If it's
555 is 3 times.
okay, so
Yeah.
so I gotta get a 555 deadlift in general to match you strength wise. He pulled Jacob here pulled was it 45 in your meet?
485.
Pulled the 45 in his meet, and it was the 3 times his body weight pull. So that's pretty cool.
First one, my entire life.
That's cool.
More to come, hopefully.
That's all. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Got to go up, ever forward.
Exactly.
That's where my weak points start showing.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's what you're doing.
I think that flies up faster off the floor than it does off blocks. Flat, breathe deep, stand up with it. Up.
Oh, wow.
Finish it off. Come on. Up. Up. I know the feeling.
Gotta work on these.
Yeah, same here, dude. To all you sumo pullers, I give you guys major props. That is such a weak point for me. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Catches you off guard. There we go.
I have on, what is this, 525? 525. So this is what I pulled on a deficit really easily the other day. Like I said, man, these lockouts are harder for me than a full deadlift is. So we'll see how this goes. I think I can get this up and then we'll take it from there.
Find that start point. Attaboy. There we go.
That's it for my weak point training there. So I just spent all that time and energy unracking this entire bar, moving the blocks out of the way, putting all the 45s back, thinking I had to move on to sumos and I was going to jump into his bar. Looked at the program. I have to do 3 sets of 5 now with block pulls first and then sumos. Got to re-rack it all strong. 405, attempt number 2 with alter technique, and he's going to pull it this time, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Confidence. And I will man your camera over here. Look at this. Inception. Woo! Overstand. Pull! Come on. I got your record button. Recording. Let's go. Pull. Come on, Jake. Strong. Strong. Come on. Up!
Oh, my foot slipped.
Double fisting. Attempt number 10.
For real, though.
Come on. Come on, baby. Pull it. Strong. This is warm-up weight, Jake. Warm-up weight. Come on. Up, 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 up. Hips. Woo! There we go. As they say, the 18th time's the charm. Dude, perfect. I knew you'd had it.
Thanks, man.
I knew it was all technique. I've done that when I did that collab with Brandon Campbell. Who remembers that? I failed 500 3 times in a row. Pulled up in the 4th time.
Yeah.
Sumo's all technique.
For real, guys.
Adjust.
Get better at this in the future.
Yeah, dude. You can adjust your foot like a half an inch out or in and be stronger or weaker from that.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Solid pull. What are you weighing right now?
161 to 163-ish.
Strong. Aaron's just over here in nomad land. Stiff legging it up. I had to do 80%, so 420. Literally the exact same thing as my deficit pulls, which is kind of funny.
Let's get it.
Come on. Nice and wide. Deep breath. Up. Good. Reset. Reset. Up. Good. First rep. Come on. Up. Good. Reset. Come on. Up. First single. Up, 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 up. There you go. Good. So I'm starting to get the hang of what I need to really focus on with this technique. I'm used to, with a full range of motion deadlift, driving with my quads right at the floor and pushing through. But you can't get that quad drive in there because you're starting so high. You need to really focus on hips, glutes, perfect technique. So I need to really focus on, instead of just driving up, hinging at my hips in the back. You're nice and tight, hinging at the hips. You're really just thrusting it up like that. And honestly, that'll just help implant even better form into my deadlifts overall.
Russ, get it. Nice. Get it. One more. Hips. There we go. Savage.
Squats.
Yes.
Now you're just an exercise I used to do a lift. Can't wait till I can squat again. God, squats killed me. There should be a sign right above the squat rack that says, "Abandon faith, ye who pass through here." If anybody can tell me where that's from, you get a cookie. Double film it again. Wait, I'm adjusting on this one. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Key to double filming is you gotta remember to actually film with both. Let's go. Strong as hell, dude. Come on. How many are you getting? 6?
No.
3?
6 sets of 3.
Oh, that's right,
Give me
3.
a pause. Like, tell me when to come up.
Got you. All right, let's go.
Be mean, too.
All right, I will. Up. Good. Deep breath. Up. Good. Deep breath. Up. Good. All right, so I'm over here on deadlift still. I'm switching out the beautiful, delicious Oki bar, and I'm actually going back to a stiff bar, getting out the stiffy for Sumos. Sumos are hardest off the ground, so I want as much difficulty as I can get off the ground, aka no slack at all, so I can get the most out of my Sumos. And Simon has me cutting down to 70%, which is 365. Got to double check. I think it's 365, and I have to do 10 doubles, so 10 sets of 2. Just in case there's questions in the comments, I'll answer it before you even have to ask. Reason for straps? Just to give my hands a break. They're chopped up, so simple as that.
Also, if you have tips for sumo, please put them in the comments below or give them to me on my channel. I desperately need them. Channel is Insane Strength. So like Saiyan is in Dragon Ball Z and then Strength.
Saiyan.
Saiyan.
It'll be in the info box below.
Yeah.
So just click his channel, subscribe. He's a good dude.
Oh, man.
It's supposed to be speed and not speed.
I know, dude.
Watch how slowly he's out. I'm going to try to go fast, but watch how slowly he come out.
Yeah. Get it. There we go.
All right, mobility talk. Show me that leapfrog one again.
Yeah, so essentially you're going to take kind of like a normal like high bar squat stance, feet pointed slightly out. You're going to reach down, touch your toes, and then what you want to do is sit into it as far as you comfortably can, keeping your back super, super neutral.
Yep.
And from there, you just kind of push your hips open, so push out with your arms like that.
That's
So
great mobility.
This is what it looks like at the extreme stage of flexibility.
Yeah.
Generally, a lot of people kind of get stuck here and they hunch over.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. Just go as far as you can and just try and work your hips open.
All right.
And hold that for like 3 sets of 15 seconds before you squat. Go down, touch your knees, push your knees out. So see how your heels are coming up?
Yeah.
You might actually want to start a little bit higher up.
Should my
Yeah,
heels
like
not be
that.
coming up at all?
Yeah, you shouldn't have your heels come up. So that just might be ankle mobility.
That's why I was thinking more.
Yeah, exactly. So what I might do is maybe start a little bit higher up, like sort of at a half squat position.
Okay.
And then kind of dip down until you feel your heels almost come off the ground. Stop there, and then just push your hips open. You're going to take it in there.
Man, even trying to keep your feet
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
like that,
exactly.
I can feel it. But I can feel all the tension right up in here, so my ankle's definitely where my knee issue's coming from.
Yeah, that looks good.
Because hip flexibility's fine.
Yeah.
I cannot get my ankles. So that's interesting though. That helps me pinpoint.
So all your brain's functioning, all these neurotransmitters are going through, and like the synapses and all that stuff. And adenosine is building up in these neurotransmitters, and when it builds up to a certain point, it gets you tired, and it's like, oh, time to sleep. So what caffeine actually does is once it's digested, it mimics the adenosine, blocks those receptors, allows things to move freely. So rather than giving you the energy part, the side effect is just ephedrine and some like fight or flight type hormones, which kind of makes you feel awake. But the real effect is less that it's making you energized, it's that it's stopping you from getting more tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's how it works.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So literally just.
Super Saiyan in my mind.
So literally just it's blocking the ability to get tired pretty much.
Yeah, and I mean it wears off obviously, but that's pretty much what it's doing.
That's crazy. That's some knowledge right there. That's why you should subscribe to his channel. All right, pop quiz for you.
Yes.
What is the hormone called that's being suppressed that makes you have to pee when you drink? Even just the abbreviation, the letters of it.
We just had a test on the urinary system too.
Begins with an A.
A,
D. The answer is ADH. We were looking for ADH. Is the hormone being suppressed when you're drunk that makes you have to pee all the time? So that was just a little bit of fun. Obviously, I got lucky and happened to remember one of those little fun facts that you tend to forget even if you're in school for it like he is. But Jacob's way more knowledgeable on that stuff than I am, so subscribe to him. It was a lot of fun training with this dude. I threw in these bad boys as an accessory to really help with my glute activation for deadlifts. 4 sets of 15 reps. So we've been in the gym for about 3 hours now, literally. Got here at 12, it's almost 3 p.m. Workouts don't usually take that long, but you know how it does collabs, do a lot of bullshit in between, racking, unracking, deadlifts take a while. Anyway, that was it. Awesome training with this dude, strong-ass kid here. We just finished up abs and some rows and stuff. You've already seen all that. So subscribe to his channel. It's in the box below. And we appreciate you guys watching.
Watch NWB every day.
Roadhouse.